Good morning, all. Yesterday, up to the uterine changes, we have seen that in that some more points I would like to add. I have just told about that one, but actually, what is the normal position of the uterus? The normal position of the uterus is anteverted position. So then this anteverted position, when the pregnancy advances, it will be exaggerated that up to 8 weeks. Then enlarged uterus may lie on the bladder. Afterwards, it becomes erect. The long axis of the uterus conforms more its tendency to anteversion. In case of primigravida, with good uterine tone, the abdominal muscle is held firmly against maternal spine. Okay, then here that is a good at 8 weeks there will be the starting of uterine contractions, that is mild uterine contractions will be starting. That contraction will be is called as Braxton Hicks contraction. This contraction is a irregular, infrequent, spasmodic and painless without any effect on dilatation of the cervix. Then there won't be any dilatation of the cervix. This contraction occurs. There will be, this contraction is very painless contraction, spasmodic contraction, irregular, infrequent. And then the endometrium, structural and secretory activity of the endometrium will be running out. This process is going out, that endometrial process is going out to make the healthy endometrial wall. Here and also this contraction on the latest stage of the pregnancy, and that is on the last trimester. Yes, the mother is in the labor process. Then we can say that there will be a painful contraction will occurs, and relaxation, painful contraction up to the how many contractions we are getting a good uterine contraction. We can say that it is a good sign of pregnancy, labor, not pregnancy, it is a good sign of labor. So this contraction at first trimester, this contraction is painless, and later, that is on the last trimester during the time of labor process, this Braxton Hicks contraction is very painful contraction and gives in that time that cervix, that the dilatation of the cervix also occurs. That's the difference. Okay. Next, coming to the changes in the ovaries. What will be the changes that we can see in the ovaries? That ovulation ceases throughout the pregnancy. There in pregnancy state, there won't be any ovulation. Corpus luteum of the unusual menstrual cycle persists and enlarges to 2.5 centimeter till 8th week due to the changes in the fertilized trophoblast and helps in producing hormones. Then coming to the next change, that is the breast. In this, under the stimulation of estrogen and progesterone, that hormones, that is the estrogen and progesterone hormones, the breast size increase in size, nodularity and sensitivity throughout the pregnancy with increased vascularities. And vascularities, that is the, we can see that is the blood vessels will be more visible. Then nipples enlarges, become dark, erect, and the gland of the Montgomery enlarges. Total weight becomes 0.4 kg volume. Enlargement is due to alveolar proliferation and deposition of fat. So, Montgomery's tubercle, we can say in later, the total weight of the becomes 0.4 kg. Then, areola becomes dark pigmented, which is primary areola. We have seen here, that is the areola becomes dark. So that is called as become dark pigmented, and that we called as primary areola. And second zone of pigmentation appears around the primary areola in second trimester, which is secondary areola. And after that, the areola at first trimester we can see that is the primary areola, and the second trimester later it is called as secondary areola. The breast ductal system has intense growth during the first 3 months of pregnancy. As pregnancy progresses, the alveolar cell becomes secretory. Okay, so here you can see the changes, breast changes during the pronounced pigmentation of the areola and nipple. Here you see, and you can see monogamous tubercle. Appearance of secondary areola. Here you see on the B picture, another one layer has also formed. That is the difference. Then development of monogamous tubercles and increased vascularity. You can see the veins are visible. That is the increased vascularity. And also there will be white bubbles like that you have seen. That is the monogamous tubercles. Okay. Breast changes. Here that is the breast changes. The another one also, something for your understanding, I have added this one. Encroachment of the breast in prominence. Mastodynia, breast tenderness, tingling of the frank pain caused by hormonal response of the mammary ducts and alveolar system. Monogamous tubercles, enlargement of circumlateral sebaceous glands of the areola. Colostrum and can be squeezed out from about 12 weeks. By 16th weeks become thick and yellowish. Okay. Okay, thank you all.